sometime, I mean, there was one day, at least one day, where you had to get to the set at 2:30 in the morning because you had an early call time.
Yeah.
And so, but your typical day is you get there 4 hours for the makeup.
Yeah.
Then it's a 12-hour shooting day.
Yeah.
Then it's a 1 hour removal of makeup.
Yeah.
And then I guess there's 7 hours left. What?
There's 7 hours left. You travel, you decompress, you have dinner, you shower, you go to bed, and then you do it all again. Yeah. I mean, it was hard, but good hard. You know, it was very rewarding. You know, 2 hours 45 into it, you start to see the sort of spirit of the character in the mirror. You know that you're working with you are working with the best people. Kazu's design is, I think, at the end of the day, extraordinary. I had Lucy Civic and David Malinowski, who Lucy would work on the left side of my face and Dave would work on the right side. And they would put me together and paint me and do all of that. And then getting into the clothes, and it was I couldn't wait to get to the set. I couldn't wait to be him, yeah. It was hard work, but very rewarding work. Yeah.
Is the 4 hour time, that preparation time, are you kind of mentally ramping up for the energy and thinking about what you're doing, or how do you spend that 4 hours?
Fortunately, we had 4 weeks of rehearsal, which is really unheard of in the film world. So we had 4 weeks where we could physicalize and vocalize the role, the work working with the other actors, and I made a very conscious decision to learn the role and know it like a play, so that by the time I had got to rehearsal, or by the time at least we got to shooting, I knew it. I mean, if Joe said to me, "Oh, we're not doing that today. We're doing this other scene," it was just there, like recall. It was okay, because I'd had the preparation, and then so that meant that you weren't. The makeup was such that you couldn't watch TV or be on a telephone, or we had to work as a team together. And as my makeup Dave said to me, as good as this makeup is, and as good as we are, if you were fidgeting, it could look like shit. So you had to sort of focus that in the morning, and I guess that it worked out that it was something you couldn't predict, but it was a great way of sort of channeling into it, and then of course they only ever saw me as Winston, so that was another sort of another plus that we had not calculated in.